Hello folks, my name is Jay Laxon. I am a firearms instructor and I've been doing this for probably 15 years. The reason why I'm posting this video today is for any of my viewers, especially my students, who are having issues with actually hitting a target. Today I had 3 students, 2 females and a male, and the class went off flawlessly. I didn't have any issues. Now one of the students had an issue because this is the first time this student actually handled a firearm and they were not really hitting the target. After about 30 or 40 rounds, this person started to get the basic fundamentals of sight, picture, and sight alignment and started properly putting rounds on target. So anyways, the 3 students, they passed the class and I gave them their certificates and I sent them on their way. Now the reason why I'm posting this video is because the rifle range is right next door to the pistol range over here at the state-run range over in Lakeland, Florida. It's called Tenor Rock Gun Range. I was already in my car getting ready to drive away and that rifle range was calling my name. I could hear it in the background saying, "Jay, come on the rifle range, bring your handgun and see if you can hit me." That's basically what I heard. So I turned the car back off, I climbed out, grabbed my bag, grabbed the target and went back out onto the range. Now, I've already shot at the 25-yard line on the rifle range and I posted this a couple of weeks ago. And 25 yards is not very difficult, especially all law enforcement officers actually have to qualify up to 25 yards. So I was in law enforcement for about a decade, so I'm very familiar with the 25-yard line and I can hit it just about every time. Now with that said, on this rifle range, the targets can, at least this section of it, the target can go all the way up to 50 yards. I've never fired at 50 yards, so I was by myself. I had reloaded close to 600 rounds of .40 caliber. I wanted to see if I could hit to 50 yards. So I walked my butt all the way down there, past the 25-yard line, stapled my target at the 50-yard line, and started walking back. What was interesting is most of the rifle shooters out there were looking at me, smirking, and a few of them asked me, where was my rifle? I told them I don't have a rifle, I just have my handgun, and I just wanted to see if I could hit the 50-yard target, which I probably sure most of them didn't think I was going to hit it. So anyway, the line went hot. I picked up my Glock and I just kind of took my time, trying to see the target because the target was very difficult to see at 50 yards. Now, maybe my vision's going, I'm not sure. I haven't had it checked in quite some time, but I could just barely see it. I purchased a black target, the ones that when you hit it, it changes color to like a yellow. So I should have been able to see the target when I was hitting it. So I picked up my firearm, I put a couple rounds downrange and I couldn't tell if I was hitting the target. Now, one of the safety range officers who works at the state range was watching me and he said that I was actually hitting the target, but I couldn't see it. So he was nice enough to go to his range bag and get me a pair of binoculars. And at that point, I fired probably 10 rounds. I stopped, I grabbed his binoculars and looked, and sure as hell, I was hitting the target, which is amazing considering I could barely see the target. The reason why I'm posting this video is not to brag, folks, is because it doesn't matter if the target is at 5 yards, 7 yards, 15 to 25 yards, or even 50 yards. If you practice proper sight alignment and proper sight picture and trigger control, you can hit just about anything you put your mind at up to 50 yards. Now, today was the first time I fired at 50 yards. I don't think I could hit a target beyond that. The rifle range for the 100-yard line and further has been closed for a couple of months since the hurricane came through here in Lakeland and destroyed the berm. When the berm has been repaired and fixed, I'm actually going to go back to the rifle range and try 100 yards. I seriously doubt I'm going to hit that because I could barely see the 50 yards. But I'm going to show you this target. Like I said, folks, I'm not bragging that I was able to hit the 50-yard target, but I'm just trying to stress that if you practice the basic fundamentals of trigger control, sight picture, and sight alignment, you can hit your target all the way up to 50 yards. Here it is. This was me at 50 yards with a Glock 35 .40 caliber handgun. Now granted, I had a lot of work done on the firearm. I changed out the trigger and all the little parts inside, and I reloaded my own ammunition, but still, sight picture, sight alignment, and trigger control, you can hit the target. If I can hit this, you can hit it too, folks. When I finally go to the 100-yard line, whenever that's going to happen, I don't know when the range is going to be fixed, I will post a video of my hits on the 100-yard target. Now, if I don't hit that target at all, I will not be posting any videos about the 100-yard line. But thank you for watching this, folks, and you have a nice day, night, morning, or wherever you're at watching this video. Thank you.